And in this whole journey, you're going to see new products coming up every now and then.
What's new in this journey now?
Let's give this for free.
How will Express be outshining all those competitors?
Every YouTuber look like a professional broadcaster.
So hello and welcome to Behind the Code, the express lane for live streamers. Here, live streaming meets the smart design. And this is a show where we go beyond the screens, beyond those fancy animations, and dive into the real stories, tools, and people behind the tech that powers our live streams. I am your host Shreya, and today we will find answers to a very simple question. As why should great live stream graphics cost a fortune or requires an engineering degree? So we are pulling back the curtains on the future of live graphics, the journey of WOS 3D and how Express is changing the game for live streamers around the world. Today, we are talking to the man who has been quietly changing the broadcasting and live streaming industry game for over 15 years. So hello sir, how are you doing today?
Good.
So today we are here to understand your whole journey and what's exciting is happening in WOS 3D. So let's just go back first. You have been in the broadcast industry from so long. So I just wanted to understand that why this interest in software and what are we trying to change in this broadcast industry?
You know what? 2 decades back, what we got into the broadcast industry was because of regular elections that were happening in our country. And when we met a few broadcasters, they were really struggling to put the data and the graphics together in a manner where real-time data could go on television at the speed of which the results were being declared. And when we started doing that, we realized that there is no standard piece of software available that could do the end-to-end production for a television company without the involvement of software programmers.
Okay.
This resulted in creation of WASP, and that became a standard platform for every television company to use it for daily production.
Okay. So from last so many years you are in this industry, you have worked into every domain, every genre for news, for sports and for global events. So it's been a long time in this broadcasting industry. So what's new in this journey now?
Well, we've been noticing that the number of people who started creating content has exponentially grown over the last decade. I mean, the number of people who are creating very interesting content on YouTube has exploded.
Actually.
And now what we're noticing is that the people in YouTube are really again facing the same problem that the television companies faced 20 years back. They want to do more, but they don't have the right tool set to do it. And even if the right tool sets are available, they're so expensive that a YouTuber cannot afford to buy it.
Right.
So we said, you know what we did for 20 years, why don't we do it again for the YouTube community? And therefore, we have now created a suite of products that can make every YouTuber look like a professional broadcaster. That's the underlying principle of the new suite of products that we have created recently.
Okay, but as you're saying that we are shifting from broadcasting to YouTubers, so then as you said that they are using quite expensive tools, but YouTubers and the other live streamers can't afford that. So then how will they be able to overcome this challenge of cost?
Yeah, good question. The first step that we have done is the 20 years of experience of the broadcast market has been shrink wrapped into a free application.
Right.
So our intent is very clear. If you're a YouTuber and you want to make good graphics, take our software called Express from our website for free.
Okay.
And you're as good as a television company with respect to creation of graphics and putting it on air. So
Okay.
that journey of a YouTuber has been disrupted from a graphic creation to graphic delivery perspective by giving them an advanced product for free.
All right. Free sounds very interesting, but is it with watermarks or
No. There
free
no.
limit?
There are no strings attached. What we have said is what the television companies have been using for so many years. Let's give this for free. Let the YouTubers start using it. And yes, as and when their requirement increases from there to the next level, there are a suite of products which will be the paid software of WASP, but that will be required only when the YouTuber has matured himself in our free environment and now really wants to do something really spectacular.
All right, but now if the software is coming from the broadcast industry, so what really like the features that it is taking from the broadcast industry for the live streamers?
Well, if you look at the current YouTube videos, especially if you look at sports and news where real-time graphics plays an important role, the kind of graphics that the YouTubers have been able to make when they are streaming live is extremely limited. They look like graphics which were created on PowerPoint, and they definitely are not as sleek as they should be. And let me clarify, we're talking about live streaming where the technology is very different than what you need to do when you're creating offline videos. So for the live streaming market, what television shows is not what YouTubers are capable to show. And that journey is what we have kind of changed for the YouTubers.
All right, but like YouTubers have been using a lot of other tools from quite a while. So like how will Express be outshining all those competitors?
Now we've done a very, very deep analysis. Unfortunately, the products that are being given to the YouTubers are definitely not up to the mark. And that's the gap that we have realized that needs to be filled up. And that's why Express is born. Express is the world's first high quality templated graphic solution, which will increase the quality of the YouTube video to a fairly large extent.
That sounds really, really interesting. We also like have a store. So can you just also tell our live streaming community about that?
Correct. So now what happened is that when the graphics are and the software is available, we also thought that we should create a marketplace. There is going to be a lot of YouTubers who may not have a graphic artist. So how are they going to use our software?
Right.
So what we've done is we've created a store. Eventually that store will also become a marketplace where people can trade graphics that they have created at home and upload it on our store, and then other YouTubers can download it or pay a price for it and use it. So it's like any other standard e-commerce store where lots of assets will be available for the larger community that is going to be associated with our technology.
So that contains like the graphics for every kind of genre, events, sports, news and more?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you look at cricket, you look at hockey, all kinds of sports will be covered. If you look at news programming, all kinds of graphics for news will be covered. If you look at different sports in the esports area, like a PUBG game or a Valorant or a CSGO, we'll have graphics for that. We'll try and cover as many genres as possible as we keep on developing the assets on the store.
All right, that's really, really interesting. So like do we have anything where like our live streamers can put their suggestions for us so that we can improve on making more and more graphics and add more things to the store?
Sure, we have a forum. This forum is actively monitored by our support team.
Okay.
So anytime you have any question, there would be a team of people that will be answering your questions, even if it's for the free software. We believe that this is just a journey that is just starting off. This is going to really change how people will interact with the professional software and make use of that software to create really interesting content.
All right, that sounds really, really interesting. So as a closing comment, I would like to understand that anything coming up next, like what people should be keep on looking for.
Right. So what we've done is we've actually given a free software. That does not mean that that's the only thing that's available from our website. If you look closely, there are a number of products. We are really excited about our Fluid DVE a multi-responsive switcher product. That product is redefining how you interview people. You are no longer required to create rectangles and then interview people. You can make any kind of a shape and any kind of a workflow to interview people and change the complete presentation of a conference call that is being done live on air. So apart from that, there are a lot of other products that are being thought through, and in this whole journey, you're going to see new products coming up every now and then.
That was really insightful, I guess, for our viewers. Thank you so much, sir, for your time.
Thank you.